Hello, welcome back. So this particular section is not including in the main meeting, and it's basically how I myself accumulated the funds to invest into social media. So I'll click out of the presentation, I'll come to Google, I'll type in my FX, it will load up. So this website monitors people who do financial trading, and if I wanted to show my clients my results, they'll come to this website. So you can see here it says Capital Investment Fund, it's a real account, and these are ticked, so they check if it's authentic or not by tracking your account, so it's linked in a legitimate way. So these are literally my trading results. So on June the 28th in 2017, I started trading with my team. So since then the account has grown by over 200%. And what I'm personally interested in is the monthly growth. Now you might think, well, it's only about just over 3% per month. Companies that are in the billions earn around about 2%. You can look it up. I know people don't believe me, but they do, which is around about 20% a year. If you look at the current interest rate, it's much lower than that. I think it's almost like, I don't know if it's negative, but it's around about zero. So people have money, these trust fund babies or retired individuals, people pension funds, etc. It's all of those. It's all that Warren Buffett stuff basically. I'm talking the $1 billion firms out there. Okay, they want a very safe performing strategy that they can just put their money into and then sit back. Okay, Forex I do not recommend, by the way, for anyone. Okay, and you'll never know what you're doing, and you need a team to support you, just like social media. But social media is much safer to do, and like I say, we were using organic traffic here. I do not trade more than if a client came to me, they need at least $1 million, ideally 5 million. Okay, and also this specific strategy is like an additional strategy that I had. This drawdown is approaching well, it was 24% at one point. So that means that any one point in time I could have lost 25% of the money in my account. Okay, so I would have lost 250,000 per million. So it's something that you'll never do or encourage. I wouldn't encourage anyone to do a strategy like this. Nevertheless, this money is my kind of my pet project or passion project money, and that's what I want to do social media. Okay. So if you look at these figures here, everything in green it's all good news. And this is oh yeah, I forgot to mention, it's been updated because I logged on, updated 6 minutes ago, and it doesn't work over the weekend. The markets are closed. So I said to myself, I will go into social media after I complete at least 3 years on this specific strategy. So in 2020, in June, it will be 3 years, or I do 1,000 trades, but I've only achieved just under 700, and I have a 74% win rate. Okay, now at the moment, if you scroll even further, these trades are actually currently open right now, and this is a losing one, this is a winning one, that's a losing one. As soon as they hit their you can set up the computer in such a way that as soon as you hit your target profit, it will close basically automatically. That could happen while you're sleeping, so it's important to have that in play, and also your stop loss. If I'm making a loss, like how the markets have tanked at the moment, you don't want to lose that amount. So if it goes against you over a certain value, then you lock out. Now my results for this year, you can see something peculiar has happened here. That's not my intention. Okay, as the world collapses, okay, and in the UK the economy probably shrink about a quarter, in America about a third. So I was bumbling along around about 2-3%, and then this happened. So I mean, that could have been the other way around. and most people are, okay, in stocks and shares, etc. And then it just went like that again. Now, I'm not chasing money, I'm just sticking to my specific strategy. This is equivalent to, because your profits compound within a month, and then I remove the funds from the account. Now, if I ordinarily earn $20,000 per million that are invested with me, I would have earned, and I know because I've looked at the figures, this will never happen ever again in my lifetime, $300,000. So I earn in a year and in a month. But like I said, it could have gone the other way around. Okay, so you can literally, I'll give you the link, and that, like I said, I'm willing to put in around about 250,000 to kickstart the project, and then you, with regarding your own individual businesses, use organic and then test the market, and we can go forward. So these are my results when I first entered the platform. All platforms are different, so it was dropping, and then from this point onwards it was going along quite nicely. So I was patient, I was up and down. Like I said, I just apply the strategy. Whatever the market offers, it offers. Okay, if it was 1%, fine. So the forex market is way larger than stocks and shares. Everyone needs money in the world for everything, i.e. to buy stocks and shares and everything else under the sun. Okay, so it's a currency market, and it's highly volatile, and that's this month's results here. So I'll leave that link in the description. It's not relevant, but when people ask, so where's the fund, what's the fund, who is the fund, I'm an independent forex trader, and the additional funds that I have, I want to now embark upon other things as my income has become passive, because I have a team that have fully taken over, and they were there with me, believe it or not, right from the beginning. The individual who is managing my team, I sourced from the internet. At one point, he had no money for nappies for his new baby daughter, believe it or not, and he asked me for $20. He's now working my team. So this is what I mean. A lot of people, they just don't have the life opportunities to go where they're going. Now together, we work together, and over time, I think it's been over 5 years now, 3 years here and 2 years trial and error, and now, we're doing relatively wonderful in these times. But obviously, it's something that I don't celebrate, because obviously all the deaths and all the people that have lost their jobs, and the people that were suffering anyway in those countries that are not that developed or organized, it's an exceptionally bad time. So let's do good in the world, let's go forward, and let's build ourselves something that we can be proud of. And I want it to be an exciting journey. It's going to be a very, what can I say, testing times for all of us. So I'll see you in the next section, and it will be under 10 minutes each time, and within the meeting ask me any relevant questions, and we'll go forward from here. So we'll just jump into that. Thank you for listening.